You laughed at me.
Wow.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an episode of the Muttlay Krew, and we're here on a beautiful Monday afternoon, evening. Bit somber outside, rain's around, but we're here, we're smiling, we're good. We've had another cracking, well, not as good weekend of rugby league, but I'm here with Kyle and Cody. How are we doing today, lads?
Yeah, how many games do you reckon you watched of that rugby league?
Yeah.
Kyle?
4. I'm going to say 4 games.
I watched
I hope you at least seen one.
3.5.
So I hope you at least seen one.
Yeah.
Being at you were at the game.
Live, mate.
Yeah. Sorry, what was your name?
My name's Jake, and yes, how was your weekend, Kyle? What did you get up to? A few adventures?
A few adventures. We literally went to the game for about 20 minutes.
Oh, what?
So, yeah, we went to the Vic to watch the Roosters game. So I watched the first half at my place. At halftime, went to go grab some food, watched the second half, and then we Ubered it to the game. Were late, as usual. Didn't want to see a kickoff. Don't want to break the trend. It was absolutely packed. And we just we couldn't stand on the rail. Like, we couldn't stand by the rails. We kept getting told to move on, and we couldn't stand there. So
where were your seats?
Down below the rails.
So you quite easily could have gone to your seats.
Probably. But, like, they were separated because I couldn't get any seats. By the time I booked tickets, I couldn't. Bye, Jade.
Au revoir.
Couldn't get 2 seats together. And I was like, what do you want to do? And he's like, fuck it. Dylan was like, let's just go back to the Caxton. I was like, sweet.
Was it a magic round or was it just a rugby league game where we just stood and pretty much watched the whole game?
It was a prelim final.
It was a final.
It was a Broncos-Warriors game where we rocked in late because I busted my hand.
And we just
game.
Yeah,
that's right, because you split your hand.
Yeah.
I guess it still wasn't as full as that game was against the Cowboys, I guess.
But
it was pretty full, though.
So, because I said to him...
We didn't, I think it was more full because no one got told to move on from the railing. They just let us all stand there.
Yeah.
Because we were there for the whole game, basically.
Awesome. I said to Dylan, I was like, because we stood near where our seats were, where our section was, and I was like, oh, maybe we just can't stand, like, here. So I was like, oh, I remember when we went for the Warriors game, we were basically right behind the post. So I was like, let's just go up there. We stood there, and, like, the usher for that section was just stood there, watched us, and I was like, yeah, sweet, we're good here. And then the security guard came over and was like, nah, boys, you can't stand here, are you? Like, you got to go all the way back there or go to your seats.
Yeah, interesting.
And I was like, oh, okay, well,
maybe
just go
that
to
bloke was just having an off night.
No, we got moved on by 3 security guards because we kept walking around. We just walked around, and then we went over to the other side, and then we got moved on from there. And I was like, okay.
So you've done something that you did something that I've always thought about doing, but I'm like, if I buy tickets, I should go to the game. You just watched the game at the Caxton. Was that all right?
It was great.
Is it still like? Do people leave and it's empty or not?
No,
really?
There was still there was still quite a few people there. Yeah, it was good, and like it was enough people that it was good. So, like, you could get a decent spot. So, like, we were, like, right in front of the TV.
It wasn't overbearing.
You can still get a chair.
Yeah. Yep. And then, obviously, as the game's ended, it fucking packs up.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it.
But, Dylan and I even said, I was like, man, I'll probably save money on the ticket and just go straight to the Caxton every time there's a game on Suncorp because I thought it was better.
But they have, they have the game on their like, the audio and stuff like that, so it's still...
Yeah, well, when you're inside, you can't hear it.
Yeah.
Like, because you know how, like, when you're... Because there's obviously that delay.
Yeah.
And that's what I was worried about. Like that, That's what I was worried about. But yeah, when we're inside, because there's still people talking and it's still loud and all that sort of stuff, you can't, you don't know what's happening over at the game, over at the stadium. So yeah, it was red hot.
Cody, how was your weekend? You get up to much? Watch much football?
I watched all the football. And slept. Oh, well, sorry, I missed the first game on the Saturday and the first half of the second game because I woke up. And then I just laid around for about 4 hours, got tired again, went back to sleep, woke up 5:30. So I nailed that. Yeah, well done. Yeah, well done, me.
Beautiful.
So I didn't see any of that. I don't think I watched any footy on the Saturday. I think I watched a little bit in the car of the Dolphins Tigers on the way to Vicky Point.
I didn't mind that. It wasn't a bad game.
It was all right.
Though.
Yeah, I watched most of the first game on Saturday because we were here. We had our first game of indoor cricket on Saturday at Vicky Point.
First 2?
No, we only ended up playing 1.
Just 1 div.
Yeah, just 1. We just played D grade and had a pretty good red hot game. We lost by 1, so it was a bit disappointing. But no, it was good fun.
Negative 15 in the skin. Or what?
This one wasn't. It was a bit of a team. It was a
there was one skin who got -1, when every other skin got 30+.
Was it your skin?
It was not my skin.
No, but I feel like there was everyone within that game sort of did something that if they just did that one little thing better, probably would have gotten us that extra 1 or 2 runs. But
Like Jake not showing up.
yeah, probably. Jake not bowling another over.
Can't believe you're dogging the boys this weekend.
Fuck up, dickhead. I'm pretty sad right now,
I
eh?
said to Guile, I was like, you'd have to win.
I'm-
You'd
I'm-
fucking have to win, otherwise you'll never hear the end of it.
I missed like my grade 10 camp, my grade 12 camp because I was like, no, I'm going to my finals of social indoor soccer or social cricket. And now I'm like, nah, I can't miss a wedding. Like a wedding. Weddings are red hot. And it's like a grand final of club outdoor cricket.
This is the last time the Lost One's going to be together, mate.
No, we're running it back.
Lost Redbacks, this is
surely.
it.
No way.
Kyle already said he's won the chip, he's out.
They're running
You're
it
just
back.
lucky that he
We're
came
going
back for the second
You're
half.
lucky. You're lucky. I paid my rego.
We're running it back. Going second grade.
Second
But
grade.
yeah, it's going to be a red hot game this Sunday. But yeah, we had an indoor game. It was a good game. We went to Nando's before. We got a whole free round of beers thanks to our tattoo. That was pretty awesome.
I thought he was going to get.
Thanks to your tattoo.
Well, I thought he was going to get thrown out of the
I was about to
fucking
get kicked out, Cody.
dead.
Why?
So there was this young chick that. Well, it's hard to tell how old she
Or
was.
did you show a bit too much leg?
Well,
I was
she
like,
could
you want
have.
to see my cock?
No, he didn't say that. He did not say that.
I thought about it.
Fucking hell.
Luckily, I'm glad he didn't say that.
Could you
'cause,
imagine? You would have been arrested. You want to see me cock and start lifting up your shorts?
Yeah.
Holy.
because it was actually kind of hard to tell how old she was. She could have been anywhere from like 16 to 23.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It was one of those ones that was like risky. And Jake was like, "Oh, do you want to pull a prank on one of your male co-workers back there?" And she's like, "Oh, what sort of prank?" And he's like, "Oh, do you want to tell her to come out? Tell him to come out here and I'll show him my cock." But he was like, he had already had his pants up with the Nando's
I already
tattoo on
showed
his
her the
leg.
tattoo and she's like, oh. I'm like, yeah, we just love Nando's.
And then she got like real awkward and just walked off.
walked off. I was like, oh.
And then we're like, yeah, that probably shouldn't have been done. Because that's when we were like, how old is she? Like, and then dead set, probably like 5 minutes later, this dude comes over and he was like,
Are you the guy?
"Are you the guy?" And I'm like, "Oh man, we just got our food too." So I'm
we've
like,
got a whole fucking table of food here. And he's just like, "Are you the guy?" I'm like, "I guess so." I'm like, what
I
I do?
guess so.
They're like, "Show me." I'm like, "Oh, sweet, yeah."
and he's like, "That's fucking sick, man." He's like, "What do you want?" He's like,
And the
what?
guy's like, "Can we just have the whole fridge?" I'm like, "No."
Neck minute.
and then Jade's like, "Oh, can we just get a free, like a round of beers?" He's like, "Yeah, done." He's like, "This is my last day anyway, so who cares?"
You couldn't have picked a better time.
So thank you, Nando's Cleveland, Red Hot, and it was good feed. And
Man,
good night
if
cricket.
that boss is listening to this, he's just going to do a lot of trouble.
But yeah,
Sunday was a bit tough. Day umpire, a bit sore. Decided to wear my thongs to the first game. I should never do that. Regret that.
do you wear two? Just in case you like blow a hole in the first one.
In case he rips a fart too loud.
Yeah. He normally wears them backwards. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm working on my suntan. I'm telling you this, boys.
Anyway, Jake, what do you got? What do
Old-
you got? Let's get into
Yeah,
the
let's
footy,
talk some
eh?
rugby league.
Old fucking moose knuckle over here.
Fuck you. Well, yeah, let's talk
That's a
some rugby
fucking
league.
elephant hoof.
Round 3 of rugby league, and
He's
what a
fucking
good,
packing.
what a great week of rugby league, boys. I know you've had a quick look at the ladder sometime today after the round. It's fucking nice. We're not.
Wait, who's second? Who's sitting second, Jake?
Yeah. Who's the only?
The only one team
Three
that's
from
won 3
3
from Zip. Yeah, I know. Anyway,
Yeah.
but we started off on Thursday night, and we had an interesting game. We had the top of the ladder Storm beat Penrith in the grand final rematch, and it looked like they were going to run away and destroy them. But Panthers, they lost their man doing a fucking swan dive in the first 5 minutes. I don't know what he was doing. Unlucky Cleary knocked the fuck out, and it looked like Melbourne was going to run away and put a lot of points on. But then they just started playing a bit weird and a bit crazy. And Penrith showed that they have the players and the fight to be around for
Panthers
a big long
got a bit
time.
of ticker.
But they couldn't win it. Man, I was hoping they did win it, though, because I tipped Penrith, and I was like, oh, no way. And it would have been good. But, no, Melbourne's held on like they do with a good win. Then we got to Friday, boys. And I'm happy, but I don't know anything about this game. So, Kyle, the Roosters maybe are not back. And they went down in a pretty somber way with losing 14-6 to the Warriors. And
Yeah,
yes,
just-
6
just-
points. 6.
Yep.
Quick
Shit
question,
house.
just straight up.
Yeah.
Now that you've had 3 opportunities to see your team play, obviously first week you gave up. You were, selling fucking Roosters jersey.
Mm.
The second week you were beating up the people to get your jersey back.
Yeah.
Now your third week you sort of leveled out. Where are you sitting now?
Mate, in between. I'm in the middle.
In betweenst.
Like, because I know we've still got Sammy Walker coming back. So if we can at least if we can be around the top 8 when Sammy Walker's coming back, I reckon we're a chance of making it. And
How do you score 38 points against Panthers and 6 points against the Warriors?
Because they changed what they did. They changed their style of attack.
They got all the big boys back and it just went a little bit different.
They played more structured,
Mm.
which is what they've done previously. But like against Penrith, they played ad lib. They were willing to push that pass. They weren't doing that this week. And yeah, I don't know. Sandon Smith was getting. The Warriors did a fair job on Sandon. He couldn't do much. Wasn't given a lot of space.
Was he the one who got pumped by old mate?
Yeah.
Post tackle celebration. Bink. Seatbelt on. Rock ya.
Got absolutely leveled. We were right there. Like, we had a couple of opportunities. Like, Marky Mark almost scored one of the most brilliant tries I've ever seen for a bloke that's not played 5 games of NRL. Couldn't reel it in quick enough to get it down before the dead ball line.
Everything was really good until he had to regather the ball and he looked like he'd never played a game of footy in his life.
And there was just a couple of other moments in that game where we didn't take the opportunity when it was there, and we gave the Warriors too many chances, and they eventually capitalised. So I did think Nafu White again played fucking brilliantly at the front.
Got himself a meaty.
Yeah, of course, the one bloke you had in draft. I was like, oh, here we go. It's not a good start because he went out and got a try and got like 90 points. I'm like,
let's go.
Yeah. But no, I think it's just going to be one of those type of seasons for the Chookies because it's like we do have a very young team. Like, although we've got Chad and Teddy who are quite experienced, and when you've got so many young fellas there with not a lot of game experience, you're going to have those sort of games where like you look fucking red hot one week and then it almost looks like nothing, like you've gone 5,000 steps backwards the second week.
Well, that's what I was seeing someone say where they were like, you get up so much for last week and you get that win where everyone was saying, it's like the best women I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
It's hard to back that
It's
up when you're an inexperienced team.
Yeah. Yeah. So not dire straits. Like it was a terrible watch. There was a lot of stuff we did. Like the amount of times where like during the game, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And I turned to Dylan while we were watching the game. I'm like, see, if they didn't win last week, I wouldn't be having these problems tonight because I have expectations again. But no, I don't know who we got coming up. Oh, we got the Titans, so we'll show the Knights out of verse them. No stress.
it wouldn't surprise me. And then we got to the Friday showdown, the 4X Derby, Broncos versus the Cowboys. And the Broncos got the job done against the Cowboys, who definitely did show a bit more fight. They won 26-16. Big Codes, were you happy with this performance? Was it dominant? Was it convincing? It was good. It was a good game, but I wasn't sure it was as convincing as the Broncos would have liked.
It's the old fucking second coming of Corey Oates in the number 1 jersey. Holy.
I told you, mate, it's the same as the Roosters. There's always got to be one bloke in the team.
Yeah, and I thought it was Gammett.
No, you were
But
wrong.
it's Reece. Reece just needs to slow down. He's trying to go 100 mile an hour. Remember last week when I fucking blew up because he just dropped the ball, one off the ruck, one off the scrum?
Oh, yeah, I remember that
He
one.
fucking did it again. Just one off the scrum.
Want to see me do it again?
Oh.
Again.
I mean, he kicked a good 40-20. Well done. And then did nothing else the entire game. If I can give him credit, he had way more runs. He was at least having hit-ups and shit just out of nowhere. And I was like, that's good. And he was in there tackling early. The most god-awful fucking tackling technique you've ever seen. But he was in there having a go, biting ankles. But you've seen it coming with the Cowboys. There's a derby. I didn't realise the last 4 or 5 had been like an average of 19 points victories for the Broncos. So it had been a bit of a landslide recently. But the Cowboys always seem to stand up. And they got it back to level peggings there at one point.
Yeah,
and I thought, here we go. This would be the end of it if we lose to this bloody team.
I tell you what, standing in the Caxton during that second half when it got to 8, was it 18 all?
Mm.
Was that what it got back to?
I think it was
12
18.
12.
Was it
12?
12? Yeah.
Man, those fans
nervous?
were fucking nervous, man.
The old pin drop.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I'd love to see the Cowboys get up here. Like, I honestly couldn't give 2 fucks on who wins because I'm not a massive Cowboys fan either. But I'm like, if I can be in the Caxton while the Broncos lose, loving it.
But yeah, and then Payne Huss, just unbelievable. Paddy Carrigan doing his thing. Jordan Ricky, another good game. All the boys played pretty well. But Reece Walsh, I'm just off him. So far off him, it's not.
Hopefully he gets picked for Queensland.
Yeah, put him in. Over fucking Ponga too. Piece of shit.
No, Ponga's going to New Zealand, mate.
Yeah, that's why they want to offer him $2 million a season. We'll get there. We'll get to there.
How good?
We'll get to that piece of shit.
How good was Payne Haas, though? He looked incredible. He's so dirty, too. He could have had 2 tries, but he just couldn't help himself that first little try.
What did he score 140 Supercoach points? Imagine if he got that second try. Or got the first try.
Man.
Holy, he'd be up at 160 with Garrick.
It'd be 170.
A centre wing goal kicker and a prop.
He just looked like unstoppable.
That
Brilliant
play,
man.
that one off the ruck when he just burnt through. And they say, oh, and he's beat the fullback. No, he didn't. Fucking Drinkwater looked up and went,
Nope.
no thanks.
Don't blame him either.
Did the old fucking Miller a couple of seasons ago with Ola Kawatu where he's like, backing up. I'm tracking him. Oh, try.
But also just the offloads. Michael Maguire said he can offload 5 offloads. Fucking.
Brother, he's got like 19 or something in the first 3 weeks.
You know what? I'm so glad. Well, I'm not because he's playing for the Broncos, but
Played 71
he's got someone that knows how to coach him now. I'm not meaning to spray Kevy Walters, but Madge's just telling him to go in, fucking rip in for as long as you can, as hard as you can.
Well, I think it was old Dan Kemp said most of the time, you come into a team like that and you think, Payne Haas, I don't have to do nothing to him. I've got to do everything to these other boys to get him on his level. Whereas he goes, nah, fuck that. You can be better. What can you be?
Yeah.
And he's challenging him to go to fucking bigger and better, bigger and better things.
So even Madge with the New South Wales team last year, Payne Haas, that was probably his best ever series for New South Wales.
Brother, could you imagine with him and the form Ola Kawatu's in and shit? Oh.
I'm fucking looking forward to it.
Holy.
Fuck Turbo, fuck Mitchell. We don't need them. We just need 17 Payne Haases.
Bro, I'll tell you what though, with like Gilbert and Tino and
look at Queensland side,
and Horsburgh coming back, it's going to be a good fucking battle through the middle. They should bring back the Biff just for this year.
Yeah.
Let the boys cut sick.
Allow it.
Yeah. Anything below the nose, play on.
Yeah.
I just think it's scary, and I love how Michael Maguire's making, like, he's letting Payne Haas, or they're playing plays that Payne Haas is like running the second row lines as well, or just up the middle, and it's fucking. Whoa.
Dude, he's quick, man.
Yeah, man.
How quickly he got through that gap, and all the Cowboys were just like, what the fuck?
Dush.
That's a turbo line.
You're meant to be slow.
And he was just galloping. He didn't even look like he was at full tilt as well.
Man.
Unreal.
Fuck trying to stop him.
Awesome. Well, let's get to Saturday. And I've got a bit to say about this game because I actually watched all this game and I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though it was the Sharks. But the Sharks turned it on against the Bunnies, won 27-12. And then it looked like they were going to go on and get a 50 or 60 piece.
Wait, did their halves still give you the ick or what?
Did you get the ick, did you?
The halves in this game looked very, very jelly and
Oh,
lovely.
wow. It's funny how, like, the longer the season goes on, the better they all play together.
Oh, man.
What?
They looked so good in this game. Their
That's
tries were just freakish.
So weird. It's usually like a Benjamin Button type thing.
Yeah,
It should
he's
be
not-
really gelled at the start of the year and
He's not used to a coach fucking picking and sticking with the halves pairing, though. So that's what he's throwing out there.
I just think, fuck, we're going to buy this week, I reckon. But no, the Sharks, the Rabbitohs did win the first 2 games, and I'm like, they still haven't versed anyone decent in attack.
I thought
And
they were shithouse, the Sharkies.
who said that? I got them top 4, mate. Damn, and yeah, the Sharks just looked a cut above the Rabbitohs in the first 40 minutes, first 50 minutes. I was red hot. But they kept fucking going left all fucking game, and old mate Sam Stone Street got a fucking cold and got stoned out there, and it really hurt me.
Really hurt.
But I sort of loved
Personally.
it. Could have had Mulatalo in draft, and he killed it. But yeah, red hot. But I think one of the underrated players in this team is Kyler Iro. He is a gun, man. And he's getting better and better and better with more confidence, playing more games. And yeah, Sharks, mate.
his work rate, his work ethic's just unreal.
But now he's getting the attacking stats, so he's fucking breaking
Well, he was
lines
getting
like
that
he
at the
can.
back end of last
Oh,
season.
man,
Yeah.
yeah. He's
Well,
looking
normally,
real
because what's
good.
it, his second year?
Yeah.
You normally get that second year syndrome where players are sort of aware of you, but like he's just ripping.
He's getting better.
He's playing so good.
And a shout out to Nakora, another try. Maybe we should just go on every week, boys.
Well, what did I say last
Fuck
week?
yeah.
I said $100 on him every week.
We'll
And
be
then
3
he
for
went and
3.
scored. Yeah, he went and scored fucking a week later. I thought, oh, you're joking. But yeah.
Any points? Nothing, guys? I'm good. Next
Nah,
game
nah,
of the
None
week.
of our teams, mate.
Didn't
That's
watch
fair.
this game.
We got to the Tigers. All aboard Tiger Train. They're up and about, beating the Redcliffe Dolphins at KO Stadium. And this was another interesting game. The Dolphins started hard and fast, and I was like, oh, yes, I'm on here, boys. I tipped right, fuck you all. And then the Tigers stormed back and started playing some great rugby league. and
Appy Coruscant with the
I
fucking
turned it on, eh?
the
Try
clutch.
assist, the tries, just boss.
And the try assist looked like it was going nowhere too. Because he went short side, and I thought, what the fuck are you going there? Everyone's open side. Then he went short side again, try time. And then the old set play for the field goal. Where he goes, bang, everyone goes that way, dusk, scoot. Try time.
Yeah.
Good win by the Tigers, and they're top 4?
They are top 4.
Top
Sitting
4.
fourth.
Wowza.
They're going all right,
And
Then we'll
the
get to Sunday.
Best
Sunday rugby
defense
league.
in the comp too.
Mate, you're missing a game on the Saturday there, eh?
I don't know what I didn't watch any other games, mate.
Oh, you don't want to touch on the score?
Yeah, go on, let's
Saturday
talk about
night down at Seabus Super Stadium, the Gold Coast Titans got their first win of the rugby league of the season up against the team who was on the bye last week and this week, Newcastle Knights. Fuck me dead, boys. All we had to do was play good this game, get up 3-0, go on the bye, fucking top of the ladder nearby, and then we play like absolute shit, forget how to play. I told you losing 3 of our big forwards is going to hurt us, and we couldn't make any fucking...
They had nothing to do with it. Did you see Ponga?
Mate, we had no go forward, and without go forward, we had no cohesiveness,
He
no
threw
room.
like 2 passes at the ground.
Because...
He had like a tap on that went to no one. He had another one where he just went, meh, and threw it down at the ground. He had another one where he spiraled at a back row of falling.
He was watching Reece Walsh the night
I was
before,
going to say, he
mate.
must be hanging out with Walshy too much.
Oh, he wasn't even going anywhere though.
Nah, I'm telling you, boys,
It was poor.
I don't know what Ponga does at the Gold Coast, but I reckon he has a lot of fun at the Gold Coast because I've been to like the last 3 games. I didn't go to this game, and we play so shit at the Gold Coast.
That was just, your
Oh.
attack was just disgusting.
Our completion rate again back to 67%. That was about what it was in the first round against the Tigers, where we just won. Where the
You
Gold
scored
Coast were very desperate.
6 points against probably the worst defense in the comp.
Nah, Cowboys are the worst defense.
Parramatta worse, 3rd worst.
Well,
Parramatta and Cowboys are tied for worst.
Parramatta and Cowboys this year, but Titans on recent history.
Of average.
Well,
of
normally when if Titans, if you told me that Titans beat the Knights, I'd go, oh, okay, 30-28.
yeah,
Yeah.
Not fucking what, 26-6.
and we scored in like the 74th minute.
Oh man, if you hadn't have scored a single try against that Titans team, shut her up.
Shut her up.
Yeah, just fucking take that week off and get somewhere overseas and just relax, boys.
Nah, just
No point.
Completion rate was horrible, and our kicking, it was horrible. We only had 320 kicking meters, so
I tell you what though, if there's any sort of positives to come out of it, the 2 young fellas,
Thomas
For
can
you, went well.
tackle. Thomas can tackle. Holy
Thomas
damn.
Thomas can't, and who was the other fella? The other one that came in on the other back row? Was the other back row or lock? Sure, there was another young fella.
Oh, I know Thomas can't played because he was a very good.
The other one,
Thomas-
Frizzell and
no.
Elliott were the back row and lock.
No, was the one that come off the bench?
Oh, McEwen, yes, McEwen.
McEwen.
Maybe
McEwen,
He
yeah.
looked like a goer. He only played 34 minutes, but looked good.
he nearly set up
But he's very
a
young.
fucking
He's like
really good
19,
try
yeah.
down the right hand side. He put on a bit of footwork, bit of a fend.
I thought Shaden Sharp, not the NBA. Fletcher Sharp was out.
No.
Huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He played.
He played.
He was ruled out during the week
Yeah.
because a child.
No, he played.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
right.
Well, that was part of the reason why I thought the Knights went to shit, because they did actually change their halves, only because they had to. But no, you guys are just shit.
Yeah, it was like I
Okay.
said, Gold Coast, mate, and holidays.
Really good at fucking
shit.
tucking left side. You take out fucking Dylan Lucas and no Knights.
Wow.
But yep, have a bye now, rest up, and then we're back at the mighty Newcastle Stadium round 5. So I reckon
When
we'll
do you
be,
play?
we'll be back on Sunday, Harvey,
Oh, that's a
up
win.
against the stupid dogs. So let's do it.
Oh,
I feel
oh,
that game,
Oh,
baby.
yeah. Sunday afternoon
Let's
against the
do it.
Dogs.
Let's do it.
At a core, that's a terrible
Oh,
place.
We're gonna have to
not
put
at
something
home.
on that next week.
Ouch.
We're gonna have to put something on it next week.
Well, and then they've got the Tigers in round 6. Then the Sharkies.
Righto, let's move.
Let's get to round 6. 5. We were supposed to be 5-0. Fucking Gold Coast Titans. You dogs. Then we'll get to Sunday football, boys. And I did watch these games. So it was very enjoyable. Well, not very. Because
I watched
these
the
two
first
teams
half.
suck, man. Eels and Dogs. What a boring game. The best part of this game was Josh Curran trying to referee when he's a player. And he got called for
play
it. I loved
on,
it.
sir.
I
Play
loved
on.
But it was the Doggies who just keep winning, keep doing the damn thing, and maybe proving that they are a top 4 team. I highly doubt it.
Couple of big plays. Old fucking Zachy Lomax, 31 runs. Fucking Toby Sexton breaks the record, 1,027 metres kicking. Most in the NRL. Ridiculous.
Jamie
It was
Soward's gonna come out
it
of
was
retirement.
a very ugly game.
Got a phone call. Should I answer it?
The
or not?
doggies bloody tried to let the Eels in. And the Eels just could not convert. You've got a $1.2 million half in your team to
Are
step
they paying
up.
him $1.2 million though?
That's what he's worth, apparently. Whether they're paying him, that's what he's worth. They're paying him unders, brother. And he just
paid
did
him
not
unders.
stand up. He
Okay.
just made he made a crucial mistake at the end when they were on a roll. Lomax is out there going, why the fuck have I signed with this team? I come across here to win. Even though he signed with them halfway through last year, he then went on to make his Origin debut, and Eels got the spoon, and then couldn't back out.
I should have got him on the podcast then.
Was that Dylan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do I trade out? Who do I get?
Well,
Jesus Christ.
listen to the pod, mate.
Yeah.
But no, and the doggies just did what they had to do
They did,
defensively.
but they scored 3 tries in the first half. Second half, they didn't look like
Just a penalty
just
goal.
gross, man. I don't know.
They tried to let the Eels back in. The Eels just couldn't do it. Didn't have a halfback.
I think it's just because their natural way is to go left, but their left is very weak at this point for the doggies.
Yeah.
But, when you've got Critter out on the right, I don't know why you can't just funnel towards the right a bit
Or
more.
just
but-
put him on the left.
I would love to see Crichton doing a bit more left and right play. He's good enough for it.
Just that Roman sort of fullback
A
role.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when there is no kick cow and Burden, and they're a bit short and a bit more.
But that's all right. That Bailey Hayward will get some more reps in, and
But that's
they'll only
good
get
for
better.
them to have to win like that.
Yeah.
I know it's only the Eels, but they don't have their normal go-to players. So they had to find a different way to win and a different way to go about it.
But I
and
think
you-
the doggies showed last year that they can win those tough games.
Any sort of, it's the defense that sort of holds up for them. Because any other team or any other weaker defensive team, you probably lose to Para.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of mistakes they made and the amount of pressure they put on themselves.
That's why defense wins comps, mate.
Yeah, that's why we had them in our top 3.
Let's get to the final round of the final game of the round, and this game was a very more attacking, point-flowing game. What just happened? Very more.
This game
Bully
was a very more.
Bully more. What, bully more? What a fucking innuendo.
Oh,
Manly.
fucking 2 or more.
Oh, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Anyway, sorry.
He's just looking at bills.
I just got the bill from the... Well, we might as well get there. I just got the bill because...
No. Finish off.
Anyway, Manly beat...
Oh, we should have got that at the start.
Manly smashed the Raiders 40-12, and then this was also looking like it was going to be another 50, 60-piece game because Manly were just on fire. Everything they were touching was... Well, in saying that, the first 20 minutes was red hot. Like, it looked like 2 top 8 teams going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Really loved it. And then good old Red just... No, he didn't actually do that much bad. He just went off. He got sin binned because the Raiders kept laying on the ruck and not on time.
He was also the one that ran the poor line that got the try taken off.
Oh, and he shouldn't
So
have
the
been
defense
there.
was just bang on, bang on, bang on. Manly just getting turned away. There was something like 30 tackles in their 20 for nothing in that first 20.
Mm.
They had something like 70% of the ball. It was ridiculous. And then the Raiders get it. Seb Chris hits a beautiful line.
Awesome, man.
Bit of a ding, 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 scores. And they go to Red, and you have a look at him when he runs the line. He is in absolutely no man's land. All he has to do is commit and run. He's sort of just jogging and sort of going, instead of being like, you need to look at like you're going to be an option and think that you're getting the ball in those situations where he was like, oh, I'm just sort of running here because Fogarty's going to get it out the back, and had no urgency
Conviction.
to get through or get into the line, and just got Fogarty all caught up and got the try taken off. I'm like, if they score that try, they're up 6-0.
And then,
Wins out of Manly Sales, they're gone.
Yeah.
And then it just turns around. And then because they had to do so much defense and they're just tired and they're gone. And then, like you said, they scored that 30 points in like fucking 18 minutes, I think it
so they
was.
disallowed trial at that 19th minute, Kyle. Then they got the penalty, went back up there, got a lone dropout, and the next minute Horsburgh got sent off the 21st minute, and then Manly went 22nd, 27th, 29th, 32nd. 4
And
tries.
Holy.
What's it? 5 tries?
4 tries in
30
those
nil.
like 10 minutes though.
Yeah.
And then got one just before half time.
And the first try they gave up was Garrick from hooker.
Yeah.
He just went bang. Or goes that, oh, you've defended your heart out for that long, and
So
then you just give
that
up
breaks
that.
your hay.
And
Oh,
that doesn't
okay.
break you, then fucking Bullymore off the bench with 2 tries in 2 minutes.
And he nearly had 3 and
Oh,
fucking
man,
4.
that was wild.
He nearly had 3 tries.
Oh,
That would have been unreal.
Oh,
and then I'm
I
sure
told you, Bullymore, he's on for a season.
And then Garrick, the DILF, a kid the day before,
Brand new dad.
4 tries in rugby league game the next day, red hot.
And I love it. If you didn't know the context, you'd be thinking he was daddy and all those little fucking Raiders boys. He gets in there, scores his try, rocks the baby.
Every try.
The first couple, like, good kick from Cherry, like there were some real good options on him. But then the one when the 4th try that he scored, when he just ran a bit of a line.
Yeah, he's like, I'm faster
and then
than you
just
guys.
looked at Seb Chris and just sort of brushed him off and fucking scored in the corner. I thought, that's fucking soft. That is soft.
So it was rough, but for the Raiders, I guess they sort of stopped it at the 40 points, and then they scored 2 tries. That might show me that they are maybe still an okay team.
Got your Huddy Young up.
Yes, my boy.
Old Papa.
But lucky
Still
that,
offload.
I was a bit worried that Manly were going to score 60 points, and that means they couldn't win anything, Raiders, because they got conceded 50, but they stayed in there.
Yeah, hopefully they come last now, like I picked them.
Good old blow off
Well,
Ricky
not
Short
never.
afterwards. So it's going to be interesting next week to see if the Raiders are good or bad. And they're going to go up against the Cowboys, who are going to be desperate. So it's going to be very
it's gonna
interesting.
be a wild game, that.
Yeah.
Right, let's fucking get to it, eh? Let's
That
get to
was
our tips.
the round 3 of Rugby League. And like I said, that ladder's getting juicy already.
Just
let's
quickly
get to the
before we-
tips. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, righto.
Yeah, I just wanted to note a loser for this week.
Well, we're about to go through our tips, and they're going to be up there. But I think a shout out to my one and only wife, loser of the week.
Yep.
She wanted to try something new, Cody. She wanted to see if petrol would work in a ute. At least she realised before she turned it on, but she still did this Sunday morning before work and called me at 6:45 saying, I just put petrol in my ute. I'm like, well, I don't think you should do that, honey. She's like, no.
I had to go get it towed and everything,
Yeah,
drained.
being towed, and it's been a mechanical day, and that's what that bill was.
Depending on the mechanical day, normally all they got to do is just drain it, flush it, and fill it.
Yeah, I guess it was a Sunday and it was just rocked up there and they had other jobs for the day. So they're like, we'll get it done, but not priority.
Oh, that's gold. At least she fucking, like you said, at least otherwise.
Because, yeah, it sounds like it's pretty bad. You put petrol and diesel. They're like, don't start the car, do nothing.
Yeah, no, because
But
it
one
goes
of
through
the
the engine.
one of the biggest fuck ups or annoying things, Cody, because it's a brand new car, you can't and it's automatic. There was no way to put the car in neutral, take the handbrake off without starting the engine in these cars these days. So the fucking toll you had to pretty much
Skull
skull
drag
drag
it.
it onto these. The tires have pretty much gone loose. They would have had to redo the handbrake at the mechanics today, but it was a bit of a fuck around. Fucking automatics. But yeah, so good one, Jade. And I knew it was going to happen. I was like, it's going to happen at least once. She's good at these sort of things.
Oh.
But I went to the petrol station just to go see if she was all right. And she legit parked this close to the fucking fuel pumps. The closest
For
one.
those of you playing at home, really
Like-
close.
Yeah.
I could barely squeeze my gut through there. It hurt.
Oh, good distance.
So it's a good distance then.
There's 4 nozzles there. The closest one was the diesel pump to her thing. The furthest one away was a premium letter, the one that she's used and put into her bed somehow.
At
So
least
she's
you went
even,
premium.
and then she goes to tell me, she's like, don't even start. I've also moved my car 3 times before I got fuel. Because at first she stopped at the high flow truck diesel one. And then she's like, I better not go here. And then went to the wrong. I don't really know what happened because she definitely didn't want to tell me what happened. And yeah, she's
Just got confuddled.
Yeah.
Started old panic stations.
So instead of going to work and making $95 an hour on a Sunday, she made no money and we got a bill. Red hot.
That's
Righto,
big time in the red. Speaking of in the red,
Yeah, let's go.
the Muttlay Krew.
Now, this is my winners. This is my winner of the week. Me. Take it away.
How did you win anything this
Take it away.
So, I don't know if you remember this, Jake, but if you need a refresher, listen to last week's podcast. So, and I'm pretty sure actually you did mention it on Saturday night.
I don't remember much Sunday. I do remember, but
So,
not the finer detail.
you know how the Titans beat the Knights, right?
Yeah, I wish I really forgot.
Yep.
You remember.
Cody was going to tip the Knights.
I was on the Knights, remember?
And I told him, and I said something. He's like, "Fuck you, Jay. I'm going Gold Coast." I was
Yeah.
like,
And guess what?
"Why he tipped Gold Coast? Good on him."
Yeah.
He got a perfect week.
Perfect round,
Yeah.
baby. I was like, I got to thank you for it. I was like, I got 8 out of 8. 8 out of 8, baby. because fucking you made
Holy
me
damn.
fucking. You were like, oh, don't fucking tip the Knights. You fucking talk shit about them every week. And I was like, righto, fuck you then. Titans, Tino.
We're not doing any extra points for perfect rounds.
No, we're not.
Wait.
But
Fucking
Cody.
perfect round, baby, out of nowhere.
well, while we're here, do we want to just get into how this week transpired?
Yeah, fucking oath. Let's do it.
So, well, Cody, we'll start with you. You got 8 from 8 in your head-to-heads.
Lovely.
You,
I feel like that was a car toolbox shutting up, not a knock.
mate, the man knows. He knows football. He knows toolboxes.
I know tools. Sitting
Yeah.
with two of them.
You went 5 of 8 on the line, and you got 4 points for anytime try scorers. So you got a sneaky.
I was
3.
like fucking 3 from the first 4.
Yeah,
I started real
you
good
got
on the
Ellie
try scorers.
Gatella, Arthur's, and Ero, but
Like I
then
said,
went to absolute
Death,
shit.
Taxes, and Jesse Arthur's getting a meaty.
Yeah,
But
Jakey.
yeah, and then I done fucking well on the lines again too.
Yeah,
There was a couple. What was the Broncos?
17.5,
No, not the Broncos. Sorry, the
Sharks,
fucking
Rabbitohs?
Melbourne.
9.5.
Yeah, and they were out by 10,
Mm.
and then fucking Panthers scored late. The Dogs.
Yeah, I
I
know.
was like, come on.
I got full points on that. It was great. Carter, you had a great week, mate.
Tipped her right again. I got 5.
You got 4.
Why is this changing so much? I got 5 in ESPN.
You tipped Panthers, Warriors, Broncos, Sharks, Dolphins, Knights, Bulldogs, Raiders.
What was different on your ESPN?
I'm checking now.
While he's checking, how many fucking lines did he get?
He got 5 as well,
Oh, nice, not bad.
and he got 3 points for anytime try scorers. So we finished with a total of 12
Fuck,
for the
What
round.
was my total?
17.
Oh, that's a good
Oh.
round.
I tipped Manly in ESPN. What an idiot.
And then myself, I got 6 for the head-to-heads. I got 6 out of 8. Lost on the Roosters and
Yeah,
Raiders.
How many fucking try scores did you get?
For the line, I got 5 as well. We all got 5 for the line,
Well done. Were they the same 5?
possibly. No,
Oh,
no,
I
they
think
weren't.
so.
No, they weren't. Oh, you and I were basically the same, except for the first 2 games. We were different. But I got 6 points for anytime try scorers. I got another 4 for the week. Coatsy, Trindle, Taruva, and Young. Told you Trindle would score. Fucking called it. Carter, you got 2 out of 8 for 3 points. So I got a total of 17 as well.
Oh, I get a fucking perfect round.
That's bullshit. We're getting rid of this try scoring thing. We're vetoing it.
We did
It's so
it for
bullshit.
No,
you.
because that's the only reason why I'm still in this thing. So after round 3, Cody is first on 47. I'm second with 46. And Carter, you are doing really well with 35.
I thought you were going to say something in the 20s, and
Oh, man. So for potential points on anytime try scorers, Cody, you and I have both had a potential of 39 points for the season so far. I've got 20. You've got 14. Jake has had a potential of 33 points. So he's obviously been going a few more outside backs. He's got a total of 9. So
Wait.
he's going more conservative and
But
not winning.
Do I take over just outright head-to-heads now?
Yeah, you're first on 17. I'm on 15. Jake's on 14.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was winning last week.
Yeah.
After round 1, he was on 7. We were both on like 4. Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah, so the guy gets rugby
I gotta
league.
sip. I gotta stop.
And, oh, man, my line fucking average must be pretty good at the moment.
You're 16 overall.
So
I'm
tip
11
the
and Jake is 12.
Hello, did you just listen to the podcast live or something, honey? Oh, okay.
Oh, she's calling up, blowing up.
I thought she was calling up, blowing up after her absolute spray she just got from Kyle.
Yeah, so that's where
From
we're at.
Kyle. Lovely. I thought I was going to fucking tear into the lead with
Nah,
the
mate.
perfect round. You and your fucking try scorers.
Mate.
Man, I started the try scorers so well. When I seen I was like 3 or 4, I was like, man, I'm going off here. I'm having a massive round. And then they'd all just fucking come crumbling around me.
Yeah, no, I had my
Didn't help that RTS fucking went down.
same game multis, guys.
Well, yeah, sorry. Out of the first 4 games, everyone that had started, or everyone that played the whole game scored. Because RTS tore his hammy, gone.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh, we're on here. No good. Ola Kawatu was the best looking chance, but he still couldn't even get over there.
And I tell you what, before we get into our same game as the Crucial and the Big Bar, I did miss him last week.
Oh, we're going to fucking
I am gonna
bring him up.
bring him up. I did miss him. That is on my that is my bad. But the banker,
The old banker.
tell you what, he was not far off on hitting. So the banker's bet was Eli Katoa anytime. Casey McLean anytime. Tick, tick. Brian Toto, Pappenhausen, or Xavier Coates to score a try. Tick.
Tick.
But Panthers head-to-head.
Idiot.
Yeah. So,
See, this is why you never throw in a head-to-head.
no. So the
Rook.
banker just missed out on a sneaky win there.
Oh, good. So the banker will be back next week with fucking 83 Broncos try scorers.
Mm-hmm. But we didn't do much better, boys. We struggled this week. So we had 3 legs on each game. So 3 by 8 is 24. We got 7 ticks.
I got 2 of them.
Yep. We finally had a week where all 3 of us went 0, had a duck egg. And it was the last. So
Absolutely.
from Saturday night onwards, we didn't get a single tick.
Yeah, we're a bit.
So it started with the
shit.
Titans Knights. I had that, and I had either Marju or Schiller in the first half. Wrong. Ponga anytime. Wrong. Keanu Kinney anytime. Wrong. And then Cody with the Bulldogs and Eels. Montoya to score 2 or more. Wrong. Connor Tracy anytime. Wrong. Satili Tupanua anytime. Wrong. And then Jake with the Raiders Seagulls. Raiders to win.
Wrong.
Xavier Savage anytime.
Wrong.
KO Weeks anytime.
Wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we went red hot. Jake was probably the closest to winning this week on the Roosters Warriors.
In hindsight, I was really close.
Hines plays for the fucking Sharks, bro.
So he had Warriors to win.
Right.
Leah Tower anytime.
Right.
But Dom Young to score first, second, or third.
He got stopped, dragged over the line by RTS with a fucking torn hamstring.
That was like fucking late in the second
It
half.
still would have been the third
It
try.
was the third try of the game, bro.
Yeah.
Unlucky Hills.
So
That's my boy. He keeps fighting to the death.
that really hurts because other than that, we got nothing close.
Well, my Sharks Rabbitohs one,
I
I was 2 out of 3.
Oh, you were 2 out of 3. You did have
If-
2 out of 3.
I had Kyle Hero first, second, or third. Tick. Jamie Humphries to score 8+ with the try. Tick. And then for some reason I went Fletcher Myers, who got ruled out, so he got fucking vetoed. So we went rawa. If I had just gone a fucking like a Nakora or someone from the fucking Sharks, like a normal person, I might have actually got a fucking tick up. And that was a $93 one.
Ouch.
Yep.
Spewing.
You were the only one that hit a crucial this week, Codes, with
Hey,
Happy.
can pick a crucial this year.
You can. You're 3 out of 4.
Nice.
Mate,
You're 3 in a row. He's 3 in a row. I'm going win-loss at the moment. Jake, you're just shit. And then Big Bucks, Cody, you and I are both over 4. Jake, he missed again this week, but he's at least hit 1, I guess.
I went all in on Tupanua this week, and I just thinking he was going to be in the starting side, and he got put back to the bench. Just
So, yeah, boys, I think just have a
So we got to get back to the drawing board this week.
Yeah,
But I
have a
think
good-
we might need to have a bit of a think about how we're going to go about it.
have a
for our
good
same
stare in the mirror,
gamers.
boys, and just think about what you're doing. And we gotta get some ticks up.
so what I have come to in my thoughts is we just pick fucking Jesse Arthurs and fucking Britton Nakora every week. Jesse Arthurs is our fucking crucial. Put 100 schmackos on him, and fucking Britton Nakora is our fucking big buck. We put $100 on him and we ride it. Because right now we'd be fucking 3 from 3. Nakora scored in the first round, didn't he?
Yep. Did he? I'm sure I heard it today. He did.
So is he 3 from 3? And Arthurs is 3 from 3. We would be 3 from 3 with that logic. And then throw him in a little Quinella,
Yeah, he did.
laughing.
Fuck, you did.
Hey? Death taxes and our boys getting over the line. So I don't know what games it works out to be this week, but Jesse Arthurs any time.
Mate, don't worry. I'm going to be back. I'll get us. I'll start us. I think I've got the first game up here. Yeah, I've got first game up on Thursday. I'll get us back on the
I've
winning
got a
track.
plan too. I'm gonna stop.
What is it?
I'm double dipping, triple dipping too much. Just
Rabbitohs Panthers.
go hard.
Rabbitohs Panthers.
Panthers by 30.
Last time.
Jamie Humphries 8+.
Ravalawa 2+.
3+. To think I had Fletcher Myers down for a Hattie there at first too, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing, man.
If you went Jack White and your boy, he
The
would've
one time he
taken
actually
some
scored
money.
a fucking try.
Well, man, yeah.
Anyway, that was the week that was. But yes, we'll think about it, get back on, and get
And
back
then
to
you
the
with your-
positive.
Like, I still would have fucked us on the crucial. But, like, if you had taken Herbie just for 1, because you're confident on him getting 2, They would have got
What'd you end
up
up
for your
changing
crucial.
it to?
He got Lehigh Hopewadi, who wasn't a part of anything for him.
It was half a shout too when he got moved to fullback. I thought, we could be on here.
Bit tough, man. They got 40 points and had 3 try scorers. It's a bit rough.
Yeah, how good.
Yeah, but you also thought the Raiders were going to win.
Yeah, I know. That's what sort of I keep just picking one
You
team
and
each.
Cody, man.
I
dead
keep picking
set.
one team each round.
Me?
This
You
week it was
go-
the Raiders. I had them all on my legs. Last week it was Parramatta. I had all them. The week before that was the Dragons, and they just keep losing.
Fucking pick one team and then fucking load up on try scores of the other
Yeah,
team.
that's what I'm talking about.
Well, I still didn't even realise I did that until I was looking. I was like, fuck, I've done it again. Because I do them just separately. I don't do it all together.
Man, it's funny. It's
So early. So Kyle's got 1. So I've got.
So if I'd have done my tips first and seen that I took the Sharkies, I probably would have been more inclined to take another Sharkies player.
I've got 3 and 6 this week. So I got the fucking Bulldogs again. Fuck me.
Bulldogs, second on the ladder.
They're
3
gonna-
from 3,
they're
baby.
How many
so
times have
losing.
you had the Bulldogs this year,
They're
Jake?
so losing this week.
Who are they playing?
Sharks. Shark Park.
No,
Son
defense,
of a-
brother. Defense wins it.
Oh, so good stats there. Yeah, no, he's just 0-3.
What?
He hasn't. He's had the doggies once before, and he went 0-3.
Yeah.
Oh, so I did actually have a quick look at that this
There's
afternoon.
not going to be a single Dogs player in that.
So out of the 24 same game multis we've had, 7 of them we have not hit a leg. 4 of them are held by Jake.
Yeah, because I keep going one team where they're going to win and they get fucking destroyed.
Yeah, but at least get
It's not even a close game. They get pumped.
at least get one leg.
So yeah, out of that 7, Cody, you've had 2, and I've had 1.
At least I don't have the Dragons. I'm feeling good about that. Guys.
Who's hit the most legs individually? Kyle.
Yeah, me. I've had 10. Cody, you've hit 8. Jake's hit 7.
Fuck, still pretty close for legs hit. He just hits them in doubles every week, apparently.
Yeah, basically it's
3 2-leggers, I reckon.
Well, you hit one leg in the first week and then a
that
double,
would
double,
work.
double.
No, that would equal because you've had 8 same gamers. You've had 7 ticks, so 3 of them as a double. That's 6, 1, and then the other 4 is nothing.
That's what I mean. He's gone hit one leg in Vegas, and then he's just hit 2 legs in one bet each week.
And 0 from the other one.
Fucking hell.
So basically, if he gets 1 leg early, you know he's going to hit a second one somewhere.
But at least he's close to the full complete.
Yeah.
It'd be different if he was hitting one leg from every single one of them.
Hmm.
He just needs to get that third leg that we were talking about on last week's episode. That one that wears the fucking helmets.
Anyway, it's week that
Cut
was.
the stream.
Cut the stream.
Cut your mother.
Fuck the dogs. Up the dogs.
Up the bye.
Up the bar.
Fucking